Welcome to this week's Nauset News. My name is Hannah Remy, here with
Natalia Stewart.
Let's get into today's announcements. Seniors, early action deadlines are coming up, so keep that in mind if you want to apply early. Also, yearbook stuff is officially due in 2 weeks. And All Cape College Day is October 19th. There are some special sports games this week. Wednesday is the volleyball's Dig Pink game that will help raise money for breast cancer. Saturday is the boys soccer senior night, so come support. Picture Day is October 20th, and there is an early dismissal coming up on the 28th. November 9th ends our first term, so check X2 to see your grades and check for missing work. Now I'll pass it over to Natalia with today's lineup.
Thank you, Hannah. Today's top story will be about the entrepreneurship class and will be done by Blake Dugas and Sophie Moore as camera. High Five Student of the Week is Stella Smith and will be done by Michaela Kaskoff and Jason White as camera. Things to Do will be done by Marley the Writer and Sophie Moore. Sports will be done by Tyler Manchuk. I heard you play a sport, Hannah.
Yeah, I do. I actually play for the volleyball team.
Oh, I thought so. Anyways, the building project update will be done by Blake Dugas and Sophie Moore as camera. Fashion Police will be done by Hannah Remy and Michaela Kaskoff. It's the Law will be done by the Honors Law class, and Fact or Fiction will be done by the Honors Criminology class. Street Talk this week will be about What's Your Most Embarrassing Moment by Jason White and Delaney McDonald. On to the top story.
I'm Blake Dugas with your top story today. Today I'm interviewing Mr. Kuppens in his business class. So what can you tell us about the students?
Students in here are great. They're fantastic. We are learning about how to run a business, how to start a business, and once we've started the business, how we can make it more successful and become a long-running business. Most businesses close within the first year, so we're trying to teach students not only how to start one, but how to keep it running and manage it properly.
What kinds of projects will they be doing in here?
We do all sorts of things in here. We have students do a fair amount of presentations, work in groups, small groups, large groups, and certainly with partners. We also have use real-world applications where students go out and try to do things that will actually affect the real world.
Do you have any students in here that have already started their own business?
I do have a few students who have already started their own business. A lot of times they're looking to improve upon that business. So they'll be looking to how to kind of do things at a cheaper cost, how to expand their social media presence, and how to make their business run more efficiently.
What else can you tell us about this class?
It's fun. We have a lot of great conversations. We point out positive things as well as some negative things that some businesses have done so we can learn from those mistakes. We certainly have a great group of kids taking the business classes, and the program is growing pretty fast.
So today I've been Blake Dugas, and this has been Mr. Kuppens with your top story.
Hi, my name is Tyler Manchuk, and welcome to Nauset Sports Highlights. The football team traveled to Martha's Vineyard on Friday, October 7th, and they defeated the Vineyard in a 41-13 blowout. The boys improved to a 3-2 on the season. Brendan Pino was outstanding with 4 touchdown passes and a rushing touchdown. Both Dylan and Owen White had 2 touchdown catches each, and Logan Daniels had a rushing touchdown. The field hockey team was hosted Sandwich but took a 5-1 loss. The cross country boys and girls team played DY. The girls were defeated by DY in a 20-43 loss, but the boys were able to take home a 23-34 win. The boys golf team traveled to Plymouth North but lost 251-248. The golf team is now 8-8 with 2 matches remaining. The volleyball team also lost in a 3-0 match to Sandwich. The girls were able to defeat Martha's Vineyard 4-1 to tack on another win to their impressive season. The boys were also able to defeat Martha's Vineyard in a 2-1 game. Great work from both soccer teams. Thanks for watching. This has been Nauset Sports Highlights, and my name is Tyler Manchuk.
Hi, I'm Marley DeRuyter reporting on Things to Do with Sophie Moore. Firstly, activities. If you're looking for a pleasant fall hike, head down to Cape Cod Rail Trail in Barnstable. This trail runs 25 miles from Dennis to Wellesley. And along the hike is the Eat Cake for Breakfast Bakery. Take advantage of the nice weather while we have it. The air is getting colder. Next is the Anne Hutchinson tour of Provincetown. This is a guided tour of Provincetown through the eyes of the infamous Anne Hutchinson, who was a religious reformer during the 17th century. This tour will show some of Provincetown's greatest landmarks, and it will last about 45 to 60 minutes. This tour costs $25 and can hold up to 15 people. Lastly, the Pelham House Oktoberfest. This event will be held on October 23rd, 2022, from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Pelham House Resort in Dennis. There will be live music and fall food and treats. Don't miss it. And now, on to movies.
Hi, I'm Sophie Moore with The Movies. Smile is a new horror movie that came out on the 30th of September. Based on reviews, it seems like a good movie. Many people enjoyed the visual effects and scares. Some have even said it's the best horror film they've seen in a while. The movie stars Susie Bacon as Dr. Rose Cotter, who experiences traumatic events which lead to unexplained occurrences throughout the movie, which lead to her having to confront her past. Next is Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends is the long-awaited finale of the Halloween series. The movie comes out this week on the 14th of October. It takes place 4 years after the previous Halloween movie and stars Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode, who's living with her granddaughter. She's finally overcome her rage and fear from the past movie and is starting to embrace her new life. However, when a local boy is accused of murdering a child he was babysitting, it starts a string of violence and terror and makes Laurie confront her past once again. Finally, Don't Worry Darling is a thriller movie starring Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde. It came out on the 20th of September. The movie has not been very well received, with a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. And I heard that, Marley, you actually saw it this weekend, right?
I did, yes.
What were your opinions on it?
I thought it was a pretty enjoyable film. I think the plot could have been more developed, and I think it was kind of copying movies that had already been made and kind of like reforming it only slightly. So it wasn't that unique of a movie, I think.
What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say like a 5.5. It was an okay film, but like I wouldn't watch it again if I had the option to.
Okay, that has been Sophie Moore
And Marley DeRuyter.
with Things to Do.
I'm Blake Dugas, and welcome back to the building project. Today I am here with Tony Newman. So, Tony, what is the most exciting part about the building project for you?
I guess the most exciting part would be the end result, getting all new stuff. The building's struggling, we've been waiting for a long time for this, and, the anticipation of having a new school, I think, is very, very exciting.
That seems nice. How will the weather affect the project?
Well, the portables have all been connected, so I think any kind of bad weather, they'll have inside work to do. So hopefully it shouldn't delay anything too much, but like most things, bad weather, you gotta find stuff to do inside.
So I've been Blake Dugas, and this has been Tony and Nikki, back again with your building project update.
This is our High Five Student of the Week, Stella Smith. She's a freshman on the volleyball team that got moved up to varsity for the sandwich game on October 5th. How do you feel about being moved up to varsity for that game?
I think it's a very good opportunity for me to get better.
What's your favorite part about volleyball?
Probably the team and being like a family together and just having fun.
How long have you been playing volleyball for?
4 years.
Wow. What's your position?
For JV, I'm the setter, and for varsity, I'm DS, which is defensive specialist. It's like back row.
Okay. And you play other sports? You play softball?
Yep.
What position do you play in softball?
Third base.
Nice. Well, here's your high five.
Welcome to Fact or Fiction, brought to you by the Honors Law class at Nauset Regional High School. I'm Isabel Clowood. Today's Fact or Fiction is brought to you from the book Criminology: The Core by Larry J. Siegel. Is the following statement a fact or is it fiction? Victims are passive people who would never get involved with crime themselves. This is actually not true. In what is known as the cycle of violence, many victims get involved in crime after they themselves have been victimized. I personally think that this makes a lot of sense because often after something traumatic happens to a victim of a crime, they never fully recover and they can say or do things they would have never done prior to the crime. This was Isabel Colella with Fact or Fiction.
Hi everyone, I'm Max West, bringing you this week's Fact or Fiction, brought to you by the Nauset Regional High School's Criminology Honors class, and also the book, Criminology Core by Larry J. Siegel. Fact or Fiction, victims are passive people who would never get themselves involved in crime. Fiction, in what is known as the cycle of violence, many victims get involved in crime after they themselves have been victimized. Based off of what I've learned from this class, that actually makes a lot of sense because most criminals have some trauma in their past, and that could mean being the victim of a crime. Once again, this was this week's Fact or Fiction, brought to you by the Honors Criminology class.
Hi, my name is Ava Pasquale, and welcome to It's the Law, brought to you by the Honors Intro to Law class at Nauset Regional High School. Today I'll be talking about laws involving marijuana in Massachusetts. You must be 21 years or older to purchase, consume, or grow marijuana. When buying from a marijuana retailer in Massachusetts, you must have a government-issued ID. Massachusetts law permits you to carry up to 1 ounce of marijuana. You may possess up to 10 ounces in your home. It's illegal to consume marijuana in public. You cannot use cannabis in any form, including smoking, vaping, or eating, in public places or on federal land. Thank you. I'm Ava Pasquale, and this has been It's the Law.
I'm Hannah Remy.
And I'm Michaela Kaskoff.
And we are the Fashion Police. As we are transitioning into the fall weather, I opt to wear sweaters, and I think it's a super cute fall staple. So I'm going to be looking for people who have something like mine.
And I will be looking for people with flannels because that's also another fall statement.
I'm here with Alyssa.
Finn.
And I'm here to compliment your guys' outfits. Tell me a little bit more about them.
Mostly inspired by the Frog and Toad books. Was going for little foresty, earthy tones with underlying black tertiary colors. I'm not sure how descriptive you want me to get, but that's really all I got for you.
I think that was perfect.
Now Alyssa with her summer outfit. She'll tell you about that.
No, I was just sad last week, so I wore a lot of sweatpants. So this week I decided I was gonna put on jeans. So that was the end.
I actually love that. Thank you guys.
So, I really like your sweater.
Thank you. It's a cardigan.
So that's kind of like a mix kind of between like a flannel and a sweater.
I guess so. I don't really know anything about clothes. I just kind of like put them on, you know?
Yeah. It's what is it, red?
I think burgundy, likely. Red is more like brighter. This
Yeah.
is like dull.
Very like fall colors.
Yeah. I didn't even know this was a fall thing. I just found it somewhere in my closet, so.
Well, I feel like most people just like wear like sweatshirts, and I feel like that's so boring. Like, spice up your outfits a little, right?
Yeah. Just pick out some random stuff and just wear it. But many people value their appearance. I don't. I just wear whatever.
Us as the Fashion Police, we of course adore style. So.
Thank you. I didn't even know I had style into it today. So this really boosts my confidence.
It should, because that's a cute cardigan.
Thank you.
I'm Michaela Casco.
And I'm Hannah Remy.
And that was the Fashion Police.
Hi, I'm Delaney McDonald.
And I'm Jason White.
And this is Street Talk.
Today's question is, what's your most embarrassing moment?
Hi, I'm Jason White, and I'm here with Tess, Bailey, Hannah, Lily, and Nate. And guys, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Oh.
Can't say that.
This is great. My most embarrassing moment?
Oh, I can name one for Tess.
No, don't talk.
Yeah, that works.
No, I don't know.
Maybe breaking a ping pong table?
Oh.
That's a little
He did
embarrassing.
an extremely embarrassing moment of a disrespectful ping pong table breaking. Well, probably this right now being asked that question and I don't know the answer, so.
Coral.
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Hi, I'm here with Tess. And Tess, what is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment is probably this weekend when I threw up all over Hannah's head.
Hannah, what is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment is probably when Henry Rank saw me crash into an evacuation route sign on the Orleans Rotary.
Okay. I'm here with Coral. And Coral, what's your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment is when I was on the turf and these two college soccer players were there and they asked me to kick the ball some and I missed the ball. I tried to kick it.
Oh, that is embarrassing.
Hi, I'm here with Joey Berardi and Brennan Sweeney. What is your most embarrassing moment?
When I fell out of a tree. I don't want to say much.
Just say something. Say it.
I don't want to. I can't. Yeah.
I'm here with Max, and Max, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Most embarrassing moment? Probably on 30 on the physics test.
We've all been there. With Michaela, and Michaela, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Probably the first day of 6th grade, homeroom. I knocked the entire phone off the wall. Not just like the part you talk with, but like the entire thing.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I quite literally just sat there and I was like, I looked at my homeroom teacher and I was like,